Hi, 7th graders. Miss Up here. Today we're going to be learning about the measures of central tendency and range. Our learning objective for today is I can find the mean, median, and mode. Those are the three measures of central tendency and the range of a set of data. We have lots of new vocabulary today. Measures of central tendency are numbers that describe the center of a set of data. So the mean, the median, and the mode, those are all measures of central tendency. The mean is the average value in a data set. The median is the median or middle value in a data set. The mode is the value that shows up the most in a data set. And the range is the difference between the smallest to the largest value in the data set. Here's another way of looking at those new vocabulary words. The same information, just this one is in a table, if you prefer it this way. So now we're going to find the measures of central tendency and range. Our question is, the age in years of the people seated at the table are 22, 18, 24, 32, 24, and 18. We want to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range of this set of data. So first off, to find the mean, which is the average of the data set, we are going to add up all of the data points and divide it by the number of data points that there are. So 22 plus 18 plus 24 plus 32 plus 24 plus 18 is 138. Divide that by the 6 data points. The mean of the age of the people seated at the table was 23 years old. If you need help remembering how to find the mean, I want you to write this box down. The mean is the sum or the addition of the data points divided by the number of data points. Next, moving on, we're going to find the median or the number that's in the middle of the data. In order to do that, first we have to arrange the data in order from least to greatest. So instead of it being 22, 18, 24, 32, 24, 18, I'm going to put them in order from least to greatest. 18, 18, 22, 24, 24, 32. So looking at that, to find the numbers that are in the middle, I'm going to just go back and forth, crossing one off. Now, if I were to cross off these two in the center, I would be left with no median. So when we have situations like this, we're going to take these two center numbers and we're going to find the mean of the two center numbers, which again, if you don't remember how to do that, is the sum addition of the data points divided by the number of data points. So we're going to take 22 plus 24 divided by 2, and we get that the median of this data is also 23 years old. Now, looking at the mode, I like to do mode after median because I already have my numbers in order. We need to find the number that appears the most often. So let me erase my work up here. And in looking at this median data, because it's already in order, I need to find which ones show up the most. I see that I have two 18s and I have two 24s. So both of those numbers, 18 and 24 years old, is this data set's mode or modes. So next, looking at the range, again, I'm going to look at my median data. I like having it in order, so let me erase it. My work from mode. Range is the difference from the biggest value to the smallest value, and difference is subtraction. So I'm going to take 32 minus 18, which equals 14. So my range of this data is 14 years. So let's try another one. The prices of parking at several lots are listed below. Find the mean, median, and mode, and range, round to the nearest cent. Because I got our data, the price of parking at different lots is $3, $2.50, $6, $5.50, $3, and $4.25. So to find the mean, we're going to add all those up and divide them by how many there are. So adding all those up, we get $24.25. There are 6 data points. So dividing that by 6, our mean, our average, is $4.04. The median, which number is in the middle, first thing we have to do there is line up our data points from least to greatest. When we do that, it changes to $2.50, $3, $3, $4.25, $5.50, and $6. So if I were to go through and cross off one on each side to find my middle, again, there are two numbers, so I'm going to have to find the mean of these two middle numbers. So I'm going to add $3 to $4.25, divide it by 2, and I get $3 and 625 thousandths. We want to round that to the nearest cent, which is to this place. So it would be $3.63 would be the median. The mode, which number comes up the most frequent. Looking at my data in order from least to greatest in median, I can see that we have 2 3s, and that is it. So my mode of this data is 3. The range, I'm going to grab the biggest value and the smallest value and find the difference. So my range of this data set is 6 minus 250, which is $3.50. Okay, let's try this multiple choice question. Spencer has the following scores on 5 quizzes, a 90, 85, 80, 75, and 90. If his teacher drops his lowest score, which of the following statements would be true? A, the mean would decrease. B, the mean would increase. C, the median would decrease. Or D, the median would not change. So first, reading it, we realize that we need to find which statement would be true if the lowest score, 75, is dropped. So first, A and B are dealing with the mean, so let's solve for the mean. When finding the mean of the original 5 quiz scores, we find 90 plus 85 plus 80 plus 75 plus 90 divided by 5 equals 84. Now we're going to find the mean if that lowest test score was dropped. So the mean of the 4 quizzes is 90 plus 85 plus 80 plus 90 all over 4, which gives us 86.25, or 86 and 25 hundredths. Since the mean increased, we can eliminate choice A. We know it cannot be choice A. Before we just assume that B is our answer though, but let's solve for the median. So first, to find the median, we're going to arrange the numbers from least to greatest with and without that 75 test score. So first, looking at the 5 original test scores, going through back and forth to find the middle number, we find that the middle number is 85. Looking at if we just went with the 75 quiz score dropped, so only 4 quizzes, we have to find the mean of the middle 2 numbers, 85 and 90. When we do 85 plus 90 divided by 2, we get 87.5. So since the median increased from 85 to 87 and 5/10, we can eliminate answers C and D. And so we are left with B, that the mean would increase if his lowest test score dropped. Okay, one last problem. Darcy deposited $35, $10, $25, and $50 into her savings account last month. If she deposits $44 this week, which of the following statements would be true? F, the mean would decrease. G, the mean would not change. H, the median would increase, or J, the mode would increase. So, in order to figure this out, let's look at our data sets with and without that extra $44 deposit. Okay, so first, finding the mean of the original 4 deposits, 10, 25, 35, and 50. I have put them in order already. To find the mean, we're going to add all of those together, divide it by 4, and we would get 30. Looking at our new data set with the extra deposit, we have 10, 25, 35, 44, and 50. Adding those up, dividing it by 5, we get 32 and 8/10. So our mean increased, so we can cancel F. We know it could not be F. Or G, as that mean increased. Next, looking at the median, we're going to go through our data set on the original 4. We're going to have to find the mean of 25 and 30, which when we do that, we get 30. Jumping to our new data set with the added $44 deposit, crossing each side out, the number in the middle is 35. So our median is 35. So again, our median would increase. So far, H is looking like a strong contender. Looking at our mode, we're trying to find which one shows up the most. In our original data set without that $44 deposit, I don't see any numbers that come up more than once. So there is no mode in our original data set. In our new data set with that $44 deposit, again, no numbers show up more than once, so there is no mode. So we could cancel J. We know it could not be J because we don't have a mode, so it could not increase. So by process of elimination, we know that our answer is H, but just because it asks us for the range as well, let's find the range between them. So on our original data set, the 4 deposits, 50 minus 10 is 40. In our new data set, 50 minus 10, the largest to the smallest, is still 40. So if Darcy deposited $44 into her savings account this week, her median would increase from 30 to 35. Don't forget, for better understanding, you can rewatch this video, you can read the examples in the book, you can YouTube the topic and watch other videos on it, and as always, you can ask questions. Your next step is to go take the video quiz on Schoology. Here are the instructions how to get there. We are on section 11-4. Happy quizzing!